Alright, welcome guys to whatever number this is. We're onto the arms finally. Left these till last because these are one of the more tricky areas. If we have a look at a reference image of what we need to do, today we'll be making that hole in that shape there and starting getting the shoulders a bit sort of thicker and angled like that. Next time we'll come onto that blue part through there and maybe that bolt there, and then those fiddly little things there, and this hole down here and that thing there, and then we're about done. So hopefully it shouldn't take too many more tutorials. Let's crack into this. Right, to get the shape we want, we're going to use a simple ball. The shape we're going to use is a cylinder, so grab a primitive cylinder. I did a quick test of this, so I know the radius we want is 90, and for the height around 50. Rotation segments left at 1, and 72 for the rotation segments. We want on the x-axis, which is that way around, so it's coming through here, and what we want to do is make that a child of our arm mounts. And if we switch to its modelling axis, we can see its position is that. We wanted it 0, which is in relation to the arm mount itself, so if we apply that, it should be in the centre of that arm mount there, and we'll just drag it across. Like so. And we want about roughly half it sticking out. Alright, from here we need to make this cylinder editable, so hit C on your keyboard, you can drag it out of your arm mounts now that it's in position. And what we're going to want to do is select 9 polygons from around the bottom. Jump into a side view. I don't know what side we're on. I'm working on the left, you may be working on the right depending on which way you dragged your cylinder. We want to make a polygon selection, and we're going to want to select 9 polygons around. 8, 9. We can actually deselect all these ones here, because all we want to do is get the bottom polygon under there. So if we go to our camera perspective and find your cylinder under here, what we want is that polygon there and 9 round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I clicked another one there, and we want 9 the other side as well. So if you get heads up display on, you should have 18 polygons selected around the bottom like that. We're going to extrude these now, so you can just right click, grab your extrude tool. I want to extrude that out, and what we make sure it does is pass the edge of the sort of main arm strut there. So once it's out past there, that's fine. And we're going to change the coordinates of all these polygons on the y axis to 0, which are going to flatten it off like so. And then we're going to extrude downwards. I'll come right the way down the length of the arm. What you don't want to do is dig too far into this block here. So try and get it down about level. We could measure it if you want to be exact, but close enough is probably good enough. If you do want to measure it and get it exact, what you can do is just select your arm, jump into points mode and grab that point there, and you'll see its Y height is -832. So you can jump to your cylinder, just hit and go back. Should have all those polygons there selected, and you set them at -832. R2D2, and they're now perfectly in line with that part of the arm there. So what we're going to do now is pop that into a Boolean object. So grab that from your menu, drop in your cylinder and drag your arms out, and pop your arm in there, and you'll see we've created roughly the circle shape with the angled out bit that we wanted. Give that a quick render. You see that there. In a minute we're going to thicken out the shoulder joint a bit to get that looking a bit more correct. So don't worry about that too much, as long as it looks roughly like that, it's fine. Of course we need to do the other arm as well, so select your cylinder and really copy and paste that. If you jump on its modeling axis here, what we're going to do is change the X position to the positives if it's in the negatives, or to a negative if it's in a positive. That'll pop it around on the other arm. If you've built your model around 90 degrees from mine, that would be the Z axis. And we'll drop that into a ball again, and with our other ball, like so, and you give it a quick render to make sure that's all looking good. There we go, that's roughly what we were wanting. Let's jump into setting this up now. We need to make both these editable. We're kind of working sort of a bit backwards here, because to get the shape we want at the end, if we did it by building polygons, the ball tends to cut into it in funny places. So what we can do now, on the arms, in polygon mode, we want to select these underneath polygons here, which is that one and that one. That one there and that one there. And we're going to work on both arms together, so of course we need that selection on both these arms. Okay, we're going to extrude down from here. This is going to determine roughly the height of this arm segment. If we have a look at a reference image, we can see it looks about a third of the way down the total length of that arm there. You could measure it and be exact, to see what your distance is between there and there. I'm just going to do it by eye, so right click and extrude and down to about there, looks right to me. Alright, I'll leave this tutorial here. Next time we'll work on getting this shoulder here a bit thicker, which will leave us room for the detailing that's going to come in through here, and we'll angle off this part here. So stick around, it won't be far away.